Glasgow. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about some evolutionary traces of the past that you can find in your body today. The human body is full of organs and functions that are essential to survival. The stomach digests food, the brain processes thoughts, and the lungs are needed to breathe. However, there is also a number of features that don't seem to serve any purpose. These are called vestigial features. Certain responses or body parts that don't seem to serve any purpose but may have been essential to survival to our ancestors that lived millions of years ago. Over time, species gain and lose features of their body which are no longer useful to them. They are said to evolve. Certain features arise or are eliminated through a process called natural selection. Natural selection is a process where individuals that have features better adapted to their changing environments are more likely to survive than individuals who don't. Evolution is a process that happens over millions and billions of years. For example, studies show that polar bears evolved from brown bears millions of years ago in icy environments such as Antarctica. Can you think why white fur would help a polar bear survive in icy environments? White fur allows polar bears to camouflage into their icy white environments and sneak up and prey, whereas a brown bear would likely stand out and go hungry. If there's someone next to you, have a look into their eye, or grab a mirror and look into your own eye. Do you see the pink folds in the inner corner of your eye? This is known as the semilunar fold, which is thought to be a third eyelid lost through millions of years of evolution. In animals across the animal kingdom, this third eyelid is functioning and known as the nictitating membrane. This third eyelid provides animals with additional protection, keeping their eyes clean and protected from predators. So why do we no longer have a third eyelid? It isn't completely clear why we no longer have this. However, changes in lifestyle and the environment in the past may have ruled out the need for a functioning third eyelid, causing it to disappear in humans. Have you ever wondered why we don't have tails? Well, our ancestors that lived millions of years ago did actually have tails, and we have a remnant of this, the tailbone. The tailbone is a collection of vertebrae at the bottom of your spine called the coccyx. This bone is the beginning of a fully grown tail in animals across the animal kingdom, from elephants to squirrels, from sharks to blackbirds. Tails are useful to animals in a number of different ways. Can you think of some of the ways that animals use their tails? Cats and dogs use their tails to communicate different emotions. You've probably seen your dog waving its tail excitedly when you come home, or your cat waving its tail when it's annoyed or feeling playful. A rattlesnake can use its tail for defense, whereas a whale or a fish uses its tail for movement. Another animals who use their tail are some species of monkey. Can you think why a monkey living high in the trees would need a tail? Some monkeys, such as spider monkeys, use their tail to swing from branch to branch in a forest to find food. These are just a few of the different functions that animals have for their tails. So why don't we have tails anymore? We simply do not need them. A lot of animals use their tails to balance out the weight of their head at the end of their body, whereas we walk upright and our head is supported by our body, so we don't need this additional balance. Interestingly, we do have a tail at one point in our lives, in the womb. This short-lived tail disappears by 8 weeks, leaving us with the coccyx which we have for the rest of our lives, serving as a small reminder of our tailed ancestors. Have you ever experienced goosebumps? Tiny bumps on your skin accompanied by your hair standing up. Can you think why you've had them? Goosebumps appear when we're cold or sometimes scared. If you go outside without a jacket right now, you'll likely see them appear. We've inherited this response from our ancestors. Muscle contractions cause the hair in our body to lift. In animals such as dogs, cats, monkeys and bears, this is incredibly useful, as the raised hair creates a fluffy layer of fur, keeping the heat in and keeping them warm. In humans, we no longer have a fluffy layer of fur, so goosebumps give us no benefits. However, we still get goosebumps when we're cold. We also get goosebumps when we're scared, which also doesn't provide us with any benefits. However, this is another reason why goosebumps are so useful in animals. You may have seen your pet raise the hair on its back when it's feeling threatened or scared. This can make them seem bigger and attempt to scare whatever is threatening them away. For example, this is the same mechanism that causes a porcupine to raise its quills, to appear dangerous and stop a predator from wanting to eat them. That brings us to the end of this GSA at home video. I hope you've enjoyed learning a bit about your evolutionary past and some interesting parts of your body, some of which we share with animals living today. Next time you see or hear someone talking about these body parts, you can think about how they've helped many animals, including your own ancestors, to survive. Thank you for watching.